This disc review is brought to you by Vibram. Quality, performance, and durability. Check out VibramDiscGolf.com for more information. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Vibram Notch. This is an Overstable fairway driver from Vibram. Big thank you to Steve Dodge and Vibram for being so generous, sending me out this plastic to test and review for you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, glad to get some more Vibram reviews out there on my channel for you guys. So the Notch is an Overstable fairway driver. Let's take a look at this guy. There's your logo there. It's just molded into the disc, which is nice. No stamp on these discs. And then there is the Vibram logo, also molded in, kind of inset. And there it says Notch. Here's your little flight path chart on the disc, which I think is a cool feature. You can see there it says 168M, which means it's medium X-Link. There's all the different information that's also molded in, so you don't have to worry about any of this stuff wiping off. And the little flight chart there, which is pretty damn accurate as far as I'm concerned. This thing doesn't turn pretty much at all, and has a strong fade at the end for sure. So let's take a look at the rim design on this guy. Relatively thin rim, narrow, relatively tall in this dimension here. It's got the same really smooth, comfortable contour on the inside rim here, like the Vamp does, which makes this thing just feel really great in the hand. The flashing on the outside edge is a little bit sharper than the Vamp, but still really not much to worry about. That will kind of break in over time, even though these discs are so durable that the flight paths hold true for a long time. That I'm sure that'll kind of wear in and get a little bit more comfortable. But as it comes, you know, brand new, it wasn't an issue at all. But yeah, that smooth contour there again makes this thing feel really great in the hand. The X-Link material just has a fantastic grip, nice flexibility to it. It maintains good flexibility even in the cold. You know, I don't have super cold temperatures here. It was in the 40s when I was testing this thing yesterday, but it maintained a nice grip and a good feel even in those temperatures. It's got a little bit of a pop-top dome to it, also like the Vamp, which kind of increases the glide a little bit. So yeah, good disc. I like the lettering they use. All that stuff looks good, and I like the flight chart being on the bottom. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a better system than numbers, I guess, at least, even though it's all subjective and it's all based on, you know, how fast you throw the disc. So the closest disc to this in my bag already is the Felon, so that was what I was testing it with, so I might as well throw it up next to it to give you a little idea of the difference in the rim profiles. You can see that the Felon has that more flat top, kind of like Firebird type shape to it, and the Notch is a little bit more unique, but it's relatively similar. I would say the Felon is faster and a little bit more stable, but other than that, they are relatively similar in flight. So let's talk about the flights of this disc. Very stable, not like super meat hook, but definitely very, very stable. Throw it as hard as you want. It's not flipping. Throw it into the wind. It's gonna hold the line really nicely. This could be a really fantastic disc for people who have big arms. You got a lot of arm speed. You're looking for a fairway driver that will hold flight characteristics for a long time, has a good grip, and is just really stable and consistent. You can throw it and depend on that fade at the end. I think the Notch would be a great disc to try out. It's great for me to review these Overstable discs because there's not a lot to talk about on the flights. More just kind of showing you guys the way they look and talking more about the feel and stuff, because you know, with a nice Overstable disc, you just know that you can trust it. It's gonna fly very dependably, very consistent, and you know, it's great for that. So I really like the Notch. I'm not sure if it's gonna unseat the Felon in my bag or not, but you know, that's something I'm gonna keep testing. It does seem to have more glide with that pop-top dome to it, and it flies a little bit straighter overall. If you want it to. Like we said, the Felon's a little faster, a little bit more stable. So if you're looking for more of a disc that you can throw full power, no, it's not going to flip on you, but then also depend on that fade. I think the Notch would be a great choice for that. Also, not something I can really test because I'm really bad at throwing drivers forehand, but I think this would be a really nice forehand disc for anybody who's into that, and also tomahawks and thumbers and stuff. is also really stable. That thin rim will probably, feels pretty good in the thumber grip and tomahawk grip as well. And since the X-Link is so durable, you don't have to worry about it spiking down to the ground as much as a regular disc. So yeah, the Notch is a great disc. I'm gonna throw a couple of shots of my buddy Zach throwing this thing out at Rooster Rock yesterday at the end of this video. Let me know if you think that enhances the video at all. It's something people have been asking for, and I'm trying to provide it. It's relatively difficult to get everything to line up to be able to do that, but I will keep trying to do that as much as possible if I have people to help me out with it. When I'm doing the testing. So let me know what you think about that. Again, thank you to Vibram for sending me out this disc, and thank you to you guys for watching. Cheers.